Hey, we are live. Okay. Oh, nobody's here yet, so we'll just wait for some people to get in here. Football week. Not really going to talk a lot of basketball. Tennessee Tech. I mean, come on, guys. 280th in the RPI. I think Tennessee Tech is a foregone conclusion. All right, guys, come on in. Hey. I did a lot today. I put up a poll. I put up a video. I did a live. I tried to make this somewhat of a day for you guys. Something to look at, something to read. Come on in. All right. Ready to play Louisville, right? I don't even know what the points were. I think it was down to 2.5. It might be a pick 'em now. I don't know what it is, but I already took us on the win line as soon as it came out. What's up, Derek? Hey, man. What's up, brother? Hey, man. Just thinking about football more than basketball. We're playing Tennessee Tech. That doesn't excite me too much. I really did a lot of football stuff today. So yes, I'm wondering what the line is on our game. If it's still 2.5. Okay, so Louisville's a 2.5. That's basically a field picking game. What's up, man? We ready to play Louisville? I put something. You guys saw what I put up on my video. Cutter Boley's coming back. Mark Stoops is coming back. So there you go. Cutter Boley will not come back without Mark Stoops. So I figured that was the deal. So, hey, what's up, Julie? Bad day? You had a bad day? I did not have a bad day. I hope you did not. Sorry if you had a bad day. No, I had a good day. Sorry if you had a bad day. You are late. Am I late? Is it 7:32? I pushed the button at 7:30 and it kept, sometimes YouTube won't let me come on. It'll just sit there and twirl. Come on. It's like, come on, let me go live. And it takes a minute to come on here. But no, glad to be here. Tomorrow night is basketball, but it's so boring that, I'd like to see what the rotations are. But other than that, we're not going to be able to get anything off of that game. Are we ready for the Louisville game? Early start. I'll have to start it. Yeah, 10:30 a.m. Eastern, or excuse me, Central. It's 11 a.m. Eastern, or excuse me, Central for me. So, hi, Julie. I talked to my family who are wondering who called Matt Jones. I don't know who that guy was, but he knows somebody. He definitely knows John Clay, and he called Cutter's dad by name. So I thought that was a good call. If you heard the call before that, there was a bunch of BS calls. Look, there's a lot of fake callers that call into those shows. You don't know who, but that guy knew what he was talking about on that last call. And I knew Cutter had pretty much already said that, he wouldn't, if Mark Stoops leaves, he would leave, but they're going to stay. Yeah. So that tells you right there what's going to happen. Come out ready to play Saturday. Yeah, we better. I think we are. I watched Brad White and Bush Hamden today, especially Brad White says they're ready to play. So I hope Alex Afari is going to play. He's scheduled to be a game time decision, but I'm sure he'll play. I said Chris Rodriguez in my video. Cutter's roommate is Willie Rodriguez. Okay, the tight end. He's from Kentucky. So yeah, it looks like we're going to keep the core group of people that we have because of Mark Stoops. So yeah, I think we'll see what happens. Who was that? Cutter's mom is Mary Beth. I'm not blood related. I don't know who that was that called. It was so and so from whatever town he was in. We need Cutter to play well. Yes, Derek, one road game. That's all I'm asking for. Well, we're out of road games. He has not played well on the road. I mean, you look at his numbers at home, they're good. You look at his numbers on the road, they're awful. He's got to play better. Now, this is not Vanderbilt's defensive line. Okay, this is not. Yeah, I mean, they took away Kendrick Law. They were the first team to figure out we need to take away Kendrick Law. They did a good job with him. Credit Vanderbilt. But yeah, he's got to play well on the road. Just got to Julie. Weird call to Kentucky. Oh, that wasn't the weirdest call, Julie. If you listen to that whole hour, in fact, was that Monday show? Yeah, Monday, the first 2 hours. But the second hour, some people called. And look, there's so many fake callers. I can't. That guy wasn't fake because John Clay evidently did write an article about how we screwed up NIL. We screwed up NIL because John Calipari didn't want to do it, and they hesitated a couple of years ago, and they didn't jump on board, and then they were late getting to NIL, and they only spent $10 million on football. So yeah, out of 50 million that they were given. So that tells you all you need to know. And we're looking for JUCO players this year because we're trying to save money. I mean, come on, man. I said in that video, you think the basketball team would be looking for JUCO players? No. So that's all. That was the only point I was trying to make was, yeah, you can bring anybody in here you want, but you're gonna have to buy JUCO players. You know. So yeah, hopefully we will get some good players to go along. Signing day is next week, right? So they got to try to win this game, and then you got signing day. We need to win this game. Forget the bowl game. We need to practice for the bowl game. We get to practice all of December. So all these young guys that are sticking around will get some practice time. So that's why I want to win. What's up, Posse? We need an O-line. Yeah, we got Wilberly. Somebody keeps saying there's an offensive lineman who made $1 million who isn't playing. Are they talking about Wilberly? Because I looked at our offensive line. Somebody keeps calling in and complaining. Or maybe it's Matt Jones about an offensive lineman who hasn't played it down or hasn't played that much. I'm trying to think who the hell it is they're talking about. We got a good freshman, Darren Stray. You're going to see this kid. He was a 4-star. He's going to start next year. We got Farmer coming back. Wilberly. If they're talking about Wilberly was going to redshirt the whole time. So yeah, he was coming in to play as little as possible and get 2 years to redshirt him. So I don't know who keeps calling in and saying there's an offensive lineman that hasn't played very much at all. I don't know who it would be. So unless it's somebody I don't know. So next year, Malachi Wood, we still got Wilberly, we still got Farmer. This Darren Stray kid is really good. So Julie, what's wrong with people? I don't know. Court TV, all the NFL players got it. Well, look, athletes are making money. You're talking about a lot of money. So the families want money and the players want money. So they're a little greedy. Is Pete returning? No, he is a senior. I put up a question. Who do you think's been a bust besides Zach Calzada? Someone says Siaj Pete on that little post I put out. But yeah, Pete's not a bust. He's going to the NFL most likely. Now he's a big, tall dude. So he did get beat a couple times here and there. But no, our offensive line, who we brought in, stellar. I think we brought in 20 players. I need to do this video here. 14 of them were dead on. I call 3 of them misses. Zach Calzada, Carly Gilmore, Kevis Thomas, who was a cornerback. And then questionable is Stellato, who they really were going to redshirt. Lorenzo Cowan, who now has to start this game because we're running out of players. And Jaden Williams, they were going to redshirt him. So really, we only missed on, but the guy we missed on was $1 million guy. And there's the problem. We don't have the money to make mistakes. So when we made a mistake on Zach Calzada, cost us $1 million. We're not Tennessee. We're not Alabama. So yeah, we can't have any $1 million misses like Tennessee did with that Boo Carter dude. But anyway, Dowdell is back. Yep. Dowdell's back and Patterson's back. So really, we'll just probably get another running back, 1 or 2 running backs. But no, that's 2 good backs. I like Patterson. Cutter's back. We need to rebuild the offensive line. Hester's not back. DJ Miller's back. Cameron Miller's back. Stellato's back. Quisenberry hasn't played that much. Now Caddis is out for this game. Did you see that? Caddis is out. He hurt his knee. I knew he shouldn't have came back in that one game. So Caddis is out. But we got, of course, Boyer and Rodriguez. And I forgot who else was out. But Caddis was one of them. So Jim McMahon, severe brain damage. Oh, no, I have not seen. Yeah, I think I saw him. Yeah, I think I did see that, Julie. Yeah. That dude got hit way too much. Not great. Did you think, Posse? I thought he did good. You know what he did? He was good at, Posse? Picking up the blitz. He saved Cutter Boley over the course of a season. 2 or 3 times at Auburn, they would have nailed him. And he can pick up the blitz, and he has 2 longest runs. He did 2 75-yard runs. So he's got another gear. They were going to use Seth McGowan as the lead back. So they were never going to let Dowdell be, the head dog this year. So I don't know what they paid for him. So, but no, he did okay. He's a decent back. Now Patterson, we probably need one more decent running back. And we need a couple receivers. We're pretty good at tight end. Really, Willie Rodriguez, if nobody gets him, and I don't think they will, and Boyer, if they come back. And then, of course, we got Skinner and Elijah Brown. So Michael Skinner, Elijah Brown. So, yeah, I mean, we're good at a lot of positions. Defensive line will need some people. Men and women's play tomorrow. Yeah, go Cats. Yeah, I mean, WKRP, the Tennessee Tech game, and they're ranked like 280th or something. I mean, yeah, that's not going to be much of a game. I don't know who the women play, but I just want to see our rotations in the basketball game. I don't really care about who does what. What's up, AVL? Hey, go Cats, man! You probably if everybody saw my video, it looks like Mark Stoops says he's coming back and Cutter Boley's coming back. And if you listen to that phone call on the video that I played off of KSR, that dude who called in, and he was right about what he was talking about, because later that day is when Mark Stoops said, I'll be back here. Yeah. So they don't want Cutter Boley to leave. And Cutter Boley loves Mark Stoops. And I guess Cutter Boley will make a decision on whether or not we bring back Bush Hammond. So I don't know. Wildcat, I'll be honest, I don't think Boley is working out for us. Well, you know what? Wildcat highlights, it's a little too soon. As I said, Tim Couch struggled. Jared Lorenzen struggled his freshman year. Andre Woodson. We won't know until next year. When we get him next year, yeah, then you're going to know real quick. When we go on the road next year, if he plays like this, yeah, I mean, I think it's still an unanswered question, Highlights. You might be right. Yeah, I mean, look, he's a freshman. He's playing in the SEC, which is the best league. So it's not easy. I mean, let's see what he does Saturday. Wildcat. Let's see if he plays bad Saturday. Okay, well, Panatowski's coming in supposedly. We'll see. So yeah, I mean, I think the jury is still out. Wildcat Highlights. I think you're right. Julian, I need to start playing tight end. Well, I don't think you can play tight end, girl. But no, you know what, Cutter? He's talented. He just makes some bad decisions. Man, I really didn't like that interception at the goal line at the end of the game. Looking at your one receiver, he gets locked onto one receiver. He gets locked on the blitz. So yeah, he just needs to play more. Let's see how he does. He started to progress there, and then he had the bad game. He has not won on the road. So if he wins this game and plays well, it'll impress me. But yeah, we got to put better stuff around him. He's struggling in the red zone. Yeah. I mean, look, we don't have one star wide receiver who you can throw a fade to. You know what I'm saying? Hester maybe, but he's going to be gone. Hester scored a touchdown in every game he's played in. 6'5". So yeah, I really wish they would have. I think the big mistake they made was playing Harley Gilmore at the beginning of the year instead of JJ Hester. WKP covers the best news right now. Yeah. I mean, I'm optimistic about him. I like him. He's got to learn the offense. He's doing better. Like Jeff Picoro said, he can make sideline throws. He's learning more of the playbook. Now he's got to cut down on the mistakes and looking at the blitz. You saw the look in his eye at the first quarter. You could tell. He gets that freshman stare in him. Cutter Boley is staying. Yes, Cutter Boley is staying. Julie, correct. Yes, we'll see what happens. I mean, as I said, if you go back and watch my video, you go through the NIL. We messed up NIL, guys. The caller that called in and made some good points on my video. That caller that knew Cutter Boley's dad and knew John Clay. Cal didn't want to do NIL, and then Mitch Barnhart, they dragged their feet for a year or two when they shouldn't have, and then it cost us right now. And they were right. Mark Stoops kept his mouth shut. And even though he knew he was going to be in trouble, he didn't say anything. So, yeah, it's catching up to us now. So we look, it is what it is. We're looking for JUCO players. If you listen to that whole hour, Derek, what's up? Is women's volleyball game? Oh, is it on right now? It's on right now, right? Boley needs bowl practice. Yes, WKRP. That's why I want to win this game. Forget the bowl. I mean, I don't care if we beat Cincinnati in the Texas Bowl. We need to practice for all the younger guys and defensive guys who are going to be playing. We got Sam Green coming back. We got Marquise Grace, and we got some good defensive players coming back. But we need for those young guys to play. It's on right now. Okay, good. Are we winning? Are we winning the volleyball game? Because they don't lose very often in volleyball. Yes, WKRP. Yes, they do need that. We need the bowl practice. So, look, man, you saw what I've been saying, guys. We're not going to spend the money on football. That's all I'm saying is I get it. We want to be the number one basketball school, so we have to spend a lot of money on basketball to be number one. So I get it. but you're not going to bring somebody in here and buy a Walmart team. And it's like I keep saying, we're looking for JUCO players, is what Matt Jones was saying, because they're cheaper. So yeah, sometimes you can find a JUCO player. Who's the quarterback from what's his name that played so well for us that came from JUCO? But yeah, I mean, look, if you're going to buy 3-star players, don't expect us to win. And people think we should win, go into the playoffs. Some guys telling me we could go to the playoffs if we change coaches. Are you out of your mind? I mean, guys, come on. You're not going to go to. You're going to go to the playoffs when you change players. That's when you're going to go. Christopher Ponatowski's still coming. I hope. He's supposed to, Christopher, but you never know. Somebody could pick him off. If they lay down that checkbook, man, look, that kid's got a really good arm. Supposedly he's coming. I hope so. But we do have Cutter Boley coming back. And that means Mark Stoops. That's what Mark Stoops is confident he's coming back. So WKRP, Cutter's got the skill set. Yeah. Cutter's got the skill set. Practice and practice. Oh, you mean as far as what he's talking about? Oh, that's Julie. Oh, yeah. Cutter's got the skill set. Oh, wrong person. Oh, bowl practice. Yeah. Well, see, Julie, if we make a bowl, we get to keep practicing. If we don't win that Louisville game, season's over. No more practices. If we win and we go to a bowl, we get to practice for about 3 or 4 extra weeks, getting ready for whatever bowl it is. So that's extra practice time because you made it to a bowl. Whereas if we don't, the season ends and there's no more practices until spring. So yeah, that's what that means. What's up, Jared? What's going on, man? Oh, we're just talking about football. There's really not basketball. Look, we're going to kill that team tomorrow. Let's just see what our rotations are. So that's, I mean, really, basketball is next. Michigan State plays North Carolina on Thanksgiving, guys. If you watch one basketball game, watch that game on Thanksgiving. I don't know what time it is, but North Carolina is really good. And yes, we play them Tuesday, the next Tuesday, and we better be ready to play. But no, we got to beat Louisville. I mean, that's what this is about. And is lacking confidence. Yeah, on the road he is. Yeah, I mean, they shook him up. Vanderbilt was ready for him. I mean, look, they did a good job. I mean, they did a really good job. Gonzaga beat Alabama. I saw that, Derek. I watched a little bit of that game. Gonzaga's good, and we play them. I told you, St. John's got beat, but they're good. Indiana's good. Alabama's good. That's who we play in December. So I want to beat Louisville in football, Jared. Yes. Yeah, we need to beat them. And normally, Matt Jones said that's usually the trend. If one wins in basketball, the other wins in football. But we got to go out and win. I think Miller Moss is probably going to play for them. I could be wrong. Maybe they won't play him. He hurt himself in a freak weightlifting accident. I don't know what that means. Johnny, what's up, brother? He needs to get better at filling open spots left by blitzers. Are you? I want to be a little. You're talking about Cutter, okay? Wildcat downside bowl game. Less time the coaching staff. Yeah, no, that's true. WKRP. Yeah, they talked about that today. Bush Hamden talked about that. That hey, it's nice to this is a game week, but yeah, signing day is what 5 days after Saturday. So next week is signing day. So yeah, that's true. We'll just have to do it. I mean, that's where our staff earns their money. So yeah, we'll have to do it. Jeff Brom will outcoach Stoops. Well, I hope not, Julie, because if he does, we'll lose. But Jeff Brom is a good coach, but I don't know what's going on with their team. Okay, so I don't know. Christopher, no, I think she is a Louisville fan who's blood relative of Cutter Boley. She's just sort of torn. Julie is torn between Louisville and Kentucky. Julie, you got to root for Cutter Boley now. Come on. Beat stupid head Stoops. Well, now, hold on now. Don't say stupid head. I haven't heard that word since first grade. Stupid head. I like that. But no, guys. Like I said, if you watch the video I put out today, that caller, that guy just laid it all out there. Matt Jones, you heard what he said. That was good. It was a good call. That was the last call of that show, and that's why they cut him off a little bit at the end. I am Cutter's family. Yes, Julius. Over to the good side. Yeah, Julie loves Cutter Boley. She's just playing around. That's right. You love it. Jared, blue and white. Yes. That's an early game, guys. 11 a.m. Central, noon Eastern. That's Cutter. They did not cut him off. I was wondering why they cut him off. That was the last show of the actual show was actually the second hour and it was going off. The call before that was the guy that said the complete opposite of everything he said. But that dude knew what he was talking about. So you see what happened with NIL. We all know that. Look, we all know we're not spending whatever. We were at the bottom of the SEC and NIL. We all know that. I mean, that's not, that's just the way it is. I get it. We want to be the best basketball team, so we have to spend the most money in basketball to keep up with everybody that wants to be good in basketball. It's just going to take away from your football team. And then people think we should win 10 games and go to the playoffs. Not going to happen in that league. Jeff Brom's got Mark Stoops' number. Well, we'll find out, Julie. Auburn's getting destroyed in basketball. They gave up on basketball, Christopher. That's why they hired Bruce Pearl's son. They pretty much told I knew when Bruce Pearl left. Now they're putting all their money in football. So is Florida. Florida's already told with the coach that they're pretty much told him, hey, look, man, we're going all in on football. Sorry, dude. You better Todd Golden. You better win this year. I mean, look, in basketball, you only need 5. I mean, if you have 5 really good players, but if you're trying to do like us and get 13 really good players, yeah. So we'll see what happens. Brom is a great coach. Well, I agree, but Stoops won 2 years ago. Yeah, I mean, look, it's a toss-up game right now. They got injuries on offense. We have injuries on defense. It's going to come down to who wants it more and who does better. Kiffin goes to LSU or stays. Well, he ain't staying at Ole Miss from everything I see, which is, Ole Miss. They're going to go back to being down there with us. Yep, they're not in the club. Cutter Boley's got to deal with road. Yes, like Bob Seger. Okay, Julie. Yeah, Cutter Boley we need a good road performance from him, right? That's what we need. He's got to play well. So, yeah, but he has not played well on the road. That's the next step, guys. That really is. AFIO. I'm more excited for a quarterback. Well, okay, that's pretty good. I mean, I like him. He's a good quarterback. Yeah, Levis. Well, I like Will Levis. Christopher, classic song. Yes, Bob, you're talking about Bob Seger song. But no, look, guys, if you haven't seen my video that I posted today, Mark Stoops is coming back and Cutter Boley's coming because Cutter Boley's coming back. And Cutter Boley was not going to come back if Mark Stoops did. So there you go. That's pretty much why he's coming back, because we don't want to lose. That's why we stopped, after 2 games. Zach Calzada could have kept going, but we said, nope, we're playing Cutter because we didn't want to lose him. So we'll see what happens. Lots of games this weekend. Yes, Jared, lots of games. Vanderbilt and Tennessee. I'm interested to see how Tennessee reacts to all the trash they've been talking. We're going to see who the best team in the state of Tennessee is. We'll find out. And then Pavia's mom can be there, whatever, sitting in the stands. Some quarterbacks get their coaches fired. WKRP, yeah. Everybody fires their coach now. Yeah, Vandy, Tennessee should be huge. Yes, Jared. Yeah, high scoring. I don't know if it'd be high scoring, but Jared, whenever Pavia talks smack, Josh Heupel, man, that's one guy I wouldn't be talking smack to. I like Josh Heupel. I wouldn't be talking smack to that guy. Talking smack to other people, but that guy is a good coach. Pavia's mom. You love Pavia's mom? Well, she's popular. Cutter's going to keep Mark's job. Yes, WKRP. That is what is about. Is obviously, as he said on his radio show last night, everybody's coming back. So Brad White's everybody's coming back. So Boley will go to Hodgenville for Thanksgiving. Well, good. I hope he has a nice dinner and then gets to practice on Friday. So anyway, yes. Yeah, Thanksgiving. I don't know how that works as far as football. I'm sure you get that day off. I'm sure you got to get back by Friday afternoon, I would think. I don't know how that works. But no. Basketball tomorrow night, once again, guys, we're not really going to talk about Tennessee Tech. I don't even know I'm sure we're a 30-point favorite. So, yeah, we should win that game easy. Um, Cutter can throw L's down. Well, he can if he wins, Jared. Like I said, the next step for him is winning on the road. He has not played well. That's the next step he needs to take, is playing well on the road. So I hope he does, because we need this win, just so we can keep practicing. I mean, the bowl's nice and all that, but we need to keep practicing. So if you haven't heard, Caddis is out. And who else is out? Oh, Cam Olds is out. So we'll have to move some linebackers around because I don't know who Cam Olds is. He was a backup anyway. Oh, he was Steven Souls' backup. So, okay, so we still got Steven Souls, Rayner. If Afari plays, we'll be fine. But the linebackers, as Brad White said today, our linebackers played awful last game, so they got to pick it up. So yeah, yeah. So we'll see who quarterbacks for Louisville. I'm going to assume it's Miller Moss. They said he didn't play because of a freak weightlifting accident. Okay. I know that he's at odds with the locker room, so we will see. I went to LCA when it first opened. Oh, well, John, our secondary was abysmal. Christopher, yeah, it was. Yeah, that's what Brad White said. That's what Diego Pavi will do to you if you keep giving him the ball back and you can't get a first down and keep your offense on the field, and you just keep giving him the ball back. He made a couple throws that were really, really good. He has really became a good passer because he was not that way even last year. He wasn't a great passer, but man, that one he threw to the back of the pylon, that was an NFL throw right there. There's nothing he could do about that one. I mean, he put that sucker right, bullet. So, yeah, Diego Pavia. Miller's been pretty inconsistent. Yeah, Jared, I hope he's thrown a lot of picks. He did that at USC. So, you know what? Ty Bryant has the most interceptions in the SEC. They were talking about that. Let's see if we can get one on Saturday. So, yeah. I mean, look, they got offensive injuries and we got defensive injuries. So, I just want to see our offense play well. I want to see Cutter play well on the road. I want to see him win and take the team to victory so he can feel good. That would give him a lot of confidence going into next year if he did that. Dustin, what's up, brother? Sitting at the 50-yard line, first time at Louisville Stadium. Let's go, Cats. Wow, Dustin, 50-yard line, dude. Who did you know to get those tickets? Wildcat highlights. We will blow out Louisville. There's no way they can beat us. They have. Chris Bell's out. Okay, you said that's that running back, right? You were telling me about. Well, I hope he's out. Well, good job, Dustin. If you get the 50-yard line, John, I'd love to see a corner or two come back. Yeah, I think we will. I think we'll keep everybody on defense. We just got to pay them. Look, it's about sitting down and paying the people. You got to pay the people you already have, or they're going to leave. David, thanks for the early show, Coach Stoops and Cutter. So glad they're returning. Well, I mean, I have mixed emotions about all of it. WKRP, I think Steve said we have 5 players out in the secondary. Yeah, I hope not, but I don't expect. I don't expect who has been hurt all year. Waller's not going to come back. So yeah, if we got 5 people hurt in the secondary, we're in trouble. Their star running back Isaac Brown is out. Good. Now their top receivers out. Good. Yeah. Injuries. Oh, injuries. Okay. Yeah, we do have some injuries. Definitely. John. Yes. But yeah, we're just got to piece together a defense. I know Ty Bryant's going to play. JQ Hardaway. We'll see if Nichols is a guy that might play. We're just got to put some freshmen out there. I mean, Cam Dooley's been playing. So yeah, Jaden Smith done as a sophomore. So yeah, we'll see. Quaysheed Scott might have to move over to corner. I don't know. We'll just have to put something together. Pray for Cutter, Julie says. Well, I hope he doesn't get hurt. Yes. Christopher, Louisville favored big. No, 2.5. It's a 2.5 point favor. I bet us on the win line immediately because I'm just going to chance it. But yeah, it opened at 3.5. It sounds 2.5 is pretty much a pick 'em. You start getting down to 2.5. That's under a field goal. Yeah. 2.5, Jared. Louisville minus 2.5. So Louisville was a 2.5 point favorite, which is basically a pick 'em game. Okay. for the most part. Um, but yes, if UK will win, Julie, I usually cheer for UL. Well, Julie, don't cheer for Louisville this one game, okay? Because we need this game worse than they do. So they're going to go to a bowl. Yeah. Look, our fans are not going to be happy. Cheer for UK, Julie. Yeah. Look, some of our fans are going to be happy no matter what. So, but as far you know what really gets on my nerves a lot more than anything is KSR, Matt Jones. These people talk about we're playing, and they think we're playing some sort of antiquated, antique offense, and we're not playing. We are playing a modern NFL offense. I mean, I don't know how to say it. I've done videos. I've shown you our offensive playbook. I don't know what to say. We're running a lot of what the Kansas City Chiefs run. Everybody runs a one-back set in the NFL. We're running a one-back set. We always, throwing to the tight end. We're pretty much running a lot of what Kansas City runs. Now, we don't run it as well as Kansas City, but we're not running some 1989 offense that's outdated. So I don't understand why they keep saying that or why you would think that. Okay. Now, we're not running it well but sometimes, but yeah. Derek, I will say Pat Kelsey. Oh, yeah, Pat Kelsey. Derek, yeah, he's a good coach. Jeff Brom's a good coach. So Louisville's got some good coaches. And if they run Jeff Brom off, they're stupid. But it sounds to me like they will, especially if they lose to us. So we'll see. I mean, we'll see. They're going to come out and fight, guys. It's not going to be an easy game. I don't see us. I don't see either team jumping on the other team. I hope I'm wrong. I'd like to see Cutter just go on the road and just jump on somebody. I'd like to see it. We shall see. AFIO, the team has shown life. Yes, since Cutter stepped in, which is, you know what? Going back to Calzada being a bust, he's only a bust because we took him out. I mean, he went out in the fourth quarter of the Ole Miss game, and it was 27-20. We were within 7, but they just decided to go with Cutter Boley after that game. And you see why now, because they wanted to make him happy for portal recruits. Yeah, we need to do well in the portal. Julie, Cutter starts playing bad. I throw stuff. Well, don't throw stuff, Julie. You don't have to do that. But no, look, we just got to recruit the best players we can get out of high school and then go in the portal and get the best players we can afford because we're buying what we can afford. And I don't know how much the money is, but it doesn't sound like it's at the bottom of the SEC. Let's put it that way. So hopefully we can find some good players out there. WKRP came in and was throwing the ball around. Yeah, I mean, look, Calzada, people drop like Harley Gilmore in the Ole Miss game. He hit him on, he got a 44-yard pass in that game, but he hit Harley Gilmore in the end zone on a bomb, hit him right in his chest, right in his hands, and he dropped it. And I was like, oh, man, dude, you got to catch that. So, yeah, I don't know if Calzada would have got better, but I thought it was smart just to go on and go with Cutter Boley, and you see how it turned out. It was smart. It was smart. Julie, we're a competitive family. The Cutter Boley, I understand. Derek, I respect the passion. Julie's passionate about Cutter Boley because it's her relative. All right, if you're in here, I'm Tom. This is Kentucky Football Nation. Hey, speak up. If you're from another school, we'll talk to Louisville people, Tennessee people. You can say whatever you want in here. Okay. We'll talk about anything you want to talk about. If you're not subscribed, hey, if you want to hit that subscribe button, we'll be doing the Louisville game right here. So come in 30 minutes before the game. So it's 11 a.m. Central, 12 noon Eastern. So 30 minutes before that, 11:30 Eastern, 10:30 Central, we'll do a pregame show. Then we'll do a watch party of the game, and then we'll do a postgame show right here. So come in here and watch the game, and we'll watch it. You can watch it, and we'll all be watching it and streaming it in here. So come in here. Can Auburn upset Bama? Jared, sure they can. It's a rivalry game. I was stationed in Montgomery, Alabama for 2 years. That is the best rivalry in sports, or that's the most intense rivalry in sports right there. Yeah, I mean, they don't play around. WKRP Calzada is out of the doghouse. Second string. Yeah, you look, is it his fault that they set him down? No, It's not his fault. They sat him down. They decided we're going to go with Cutter Boley. He's the future. And yeah, they gave him $1 million to sit on the bench. What are you going to do? Somebody keeps talking about offensive linemen on the radio show who hasn't played. I don't know who they're talking about, unless they're talking about Wilberly. And he's not going to play because he played a little, but they're going to redshirt him. So I don't know who we're talking about. But yeah, Auburn can beat Alabama. Oh, absolutely. AFL. We spent a lot of money on Calzada. Yep. Vandergriff. Yep. The Leary was better than I would take Leary because at least we went 7-6. But yeah, we've had some whiffs, so that's why I think they wanted to keep Cutter Boley, and they just said, you know what, this dude, I know why they brought Calzada in to get a gap year for Cutter Boley. They thought, well, he could sit for a year and learn the offense, but look, just put him out there, and that's what they did. And you see that there's the good and the bad. Sometimes he plays good, and on the road he plays bad. So we need for him to play good this last road game. Otherwise, there won't be any more practice until spring, and that would suck. So yeah, we need to win this game. Our guys look focused. Brad White sounds focused. Bush, everybody sounds focused. Nobody. It's not like last week. So hopefully we can win that game. Derek, hopefully we can get the run game. Yes. Yeah, he talked about that. Vanderbilt, we got behind so quick that we couldn't run the ball. But yeah, we need to run the ball. Definitely. That's our game. Run the ball. I mean, yeah. I mean, Seth McGowan's got to play well, you know. So, yeah, Cutter. But once again, I think it comes down to Cutter Boley. I think if he plays well, we'll win the game. I think if he doesn't play well, we won't win the game. That's the key, you know, right there. Don't throw dumb interceptions. Don't hold on to the ball. This is not Vanderbilt's defensive line, okay? So I'm not worried about – I watched their games. Now, Louisville's got a decent team, but no, this ain't Texas. This ain't Vanderbilt. We should be able to do pretty well against these guys. Our secondary plays well, Jared. Yes, we're pieced together a secondary. I think who's supposed to try and play Nichols and Alex Safari hopefully will play. Josh Caddis is out. He shouldn't have came back in that one game. If you saw him hurt his leg, come back in and play. So he's out, and Cam Olds is out. Julie, when basketball is on, I'm pulling for Pat Kelsey. Well, that's fair. Julie, you can pull for little basketball. That's fair. But just on Saturday, pull for Kentucky football. Come in here, Julie, and we'll watch the game in here, guys. Like I said, come in here and watch the game. I won't do the Tennessee Tech game. What do I work next? I work. So I can do the Tuesday North Carolina game. So I will do the Tuesday North Carolina game. And look, North Carolina plays Michigan State on Thanksgiving Day. So if you want to see how good North Carolina is, watch. I don't know what time it is. They're in some tournament. Watch Michigan State and North Carolina play. WKRP quarterbacks are on our team. I mean, we got some good quarterbacks, yeah, on our team already. David Harris, what's up, David? We need to appreciate Cutter and forget the negativity. Yeah, I mean, look, there's a lot of fake fans that call in these shows. And if you're on the internet, ain't all those people, half of those people are fake. I mean, come on. Most older people, Matt Jones has this right, though, about one thing. Most older people want to keep Stoops, and most younger people don't. That's because us older people, we know how this has gone our whole life. We've seen this movie before. We know what happens when you play a spread offense. Yeah, you get your ass beat. You score more points, but you get your ass beat. We had to stop doing it. We know what's going to happen. If we change coaches, that doesn't mean we're going to win any more games than what we're winning right now. So that's why we are not upset about keeping him. Derek, he's 6'5". Are we talking about Cutter? I think he's 6'5". But yeah, he needs to run when he needs to run. I think we're talking about him running here. He needs to run when he needs to, but don't hold on to the ball. And and just credit Vanderbilt that they had a great defensive plan, and their linebackers and safeties played really well, and they usually don't, but they certainly did against us. Yeah, he is tall. Cutter is 6'5". Oh yeah. I watched Tennessee and Florida go through how many coaches? Oh yeah, exactly, guys. Yeah. I don't even. John Summerall probably even going to win his league. He is second. He was second place last year. He probably going. We'll see what happens this last weekend. He probably ain't going to win his league again. There's one team ahead of him. So John Summerall's going to go to Auburn. They're grooming him for. He's part of the club. He's going to Auburn. We know you're legit, Julie. Yeah, Julie's legit, guys. But yes, it doesn't seem like we're going to get a coach. So, and the buyout and all that. Look, I don't know what we're going to do. We need to figure out. We need a plan for football. There's going to be a new athletic director. Matt Jones is saying that this is our athletic director's Mitch Barnhart's last year. So that we're gonna have a new athletic director. Well, if that's true, then we need to come. I know what the plan is in basketball, is but I don't know what the plan is in football. Are we going to build up around the stadium like Vanderbilt did? What are we doing? Are we going to upgrade our practice or our dorms? I don't know, guys. I don't know what the money is, and so I don't know what the answer is. U of L. Oh well, they're going to blitz them, Julie. They're going to blitz Cutter Boley. Yeah, that's how you win. Now, if we pick up the blitz, it'll be fun. Braxton, did you see Louisville with Chris Bell was ruled out? Yeah, somebody said that, Braxton, that the running back was also out too. So they got offensive players out and we got defensive players out. So, we're piecing together defense and they're piecing together an offense. So should be a hell of a game. John, yes, they're going to build a hotel. I saw that, John. Bunch of restaurants. I saw that, John. That's why you can't spend $30 million on a buyout, $37 million or whatever. There goes there goes that. So, but, we'll just have to see what happens. Cutter Boley comes back and, if we get some players around him, that's the key. And just get him going. I don't think we'll change offense unless we really play bad in this game. Bush Hamden's going to come back, guys. I mean, I think Cutter Boley likes Bush Hamden. This offense will work. You see that it will work if he can play well. So, yes. Wildcat, I think we need to get Tennessee athletic director. Yeah, that would be good. Isn't that where Mitch Barnhart came from, Tennessee? Rant. Oh, you listen to my air raid rant? Yeah, don't run the air raid, guys. If you haven't watched my video, if you're on here and go, what are you talking? I did a video about the air raid. We tried to run that. That did not work after Tim Couch left. It didn't even work for Jared Lorenzen. So yeah, we're not going to win running the air raid in the SEC. Okay, maybe in the ACC or not in the SEC. No, you got to put your quarterback in the shotgun or you'll get him killed. John, isn't Mitch Barnhart from UT? Yeah. Yeah, so we'll do that, Wildcat. Whoever their athletic director is, I don't know if he'd come here, but I mean, we need to get a good athletic director because somebody's got to have a plan for the football program. And Mitch Barnhart's done a really poor job with football as far as what's the plan. Give a lot of money to basketball. That was the plan. Okay, that doesn't help football. So. Hey, dealing with Dylan. What's up, Dylan? Need to invest in a solid run game. Yeah, I mean, yes, we do. We've run the ball pretty well all year, but when you get stuff in this league, you got to be able to pass it. And Julie, football is subjective. Oh, okay. But no, yeah. Dylan, it looks like we'll have Dowdale coming back and Patterson, and they're going to have to find one or two more running backs because Wilcox is going to jail. And you guys, that guy ain't coming back. And so, yeah, we need 2 running backs. So we need to get in the portal or get somebody because I don't see any. There's no running backs on our high school list right now. Run the ball. Yes, John. Yeah, that's what we need to do. But if they stop, you need to be able to pass the ball. So, yeah, I hate that Caddis can't play. I like Rodriguez, but Caddis Rodriguez is a better route runner, but Caddis is better with his hands at catching the ball. So we'll see what Caddis and Boyer can do. CM Newton to Mitch Barnhart. Yeah, I like CM Newton back in the day. He did what he could. I like Mark Stoops, more fast-paced offense. Yes, Braxton. Yeah. Well, that's part of this offense. Uh, I mean, you need to speed up tempo when you need to speed up tempo, and then you need to be able to slow it down. Yeah. So, um, Wandale Robinson. Yeah, he played well. Julie's mentioned Wandale Robinson. He had a career day on Sunday. That's what Kendrick Law. I said that they made Kendrick Law into Wandale Robinson, which was really smart because he's little and fast. So, but yes, run the ball. Uh, yeah, Kendrick Law they really shut him down. That was the first game where he got shut down pretty well. Vanderbilt made it a priority. We're going to shut down Kendrick Law, and they did. And they stopped the quick throws. And look, give it up to them. They did well. Jake, I'd like to see even more of Law in motion. Yeah, I would too. It didn't work. I mean, look, Louisville's not Vanderbilt, so as far as their defense. So I'm sure we've been putting them in motion, so we will. WKRP, we did not need his name on the field. His name on the field if he'd been gone for a while. You talking about CM Newton Field? Oh, well, yeah. I don't know if we need his name on the field. Is his name on the field? I mean, I like CM Newton, but I didn't. If his name's on the field, I didn't know that. Mitch dragging his feet with NIL. Well, yeah, deal. That was what that whole video I made today. That's what that call was about. It was because of Calipari. He was listening to John Calipari, who didn't want to do NIL, and then they dragged their feet, and then we end up getting behind, and then you try to play catch up now, and now you pay for it. Now we didn't pay for it a couple. Now you see the results of it now. So yeah. Oh, it is CM Newton Field. Okay, I did not know that. His name is on the field. Well, I like CM Newton now. He was a good athletic director. He got us Rick Pitino, Tubby Smith, and Billy Gillespie. Or maybe that wasn't him. No, that was Barnhart. Well, whomever. But he got Hal Mummy in here. Yeah, so I'll give him up. When he went and got Hal Mummy, that was nobody in the SEC liked Hal Mummy because he was from Division II. He's been hurt. Stellato hurt, yes. Plus, he's Kendrick Law's backup, and they want to redshirt him. So he was going to be redshirted anyway. Pretty much, he's going to play Kendrick Law's spot next year. Same way with Wilberly. He's going to be redshirted because he was going to be our starting center. So when people say that there's people sitting that hadn't played a snap, I don't know if they know what they're talking about. Okay, Wilberly was not going to do that. So and neither was Stellato. They were never going to play because they got to play next year. Needs more identity. Yeah, Braxton. Something. Cutter Boley's going to be the identity. That's what it's going to be. Yes, Stelato's hurt. Julie, Officer Kentucky ain't got that many offensive weapons. No, tight ends. Yeah, we don't have any. Well, our two big time receivers left, and they both. Did you see that Western lost to LSU 13-10? I did not know that game was that close, guys. Did Western damn near beat LSU? I mean, that's Barry Brown. Barry Brown, I hope he got paid well. Yeah. So, Dane Key, I hope you got paid well to go to the friggin' Blue Bonnet Bowl because that's where you're going. So, they should have stayed here. We could have used them. Yeah, what they did to their stadium, WKRP, Vandy, and around their stadium. Tyler Thompson wrote an article on that. Yeah. And look, that's what they did. They put in luxury boxes. They made it fan friendly. They made it a party atmosphere. That's what they did. So LSU is garbage. Well, I agree, Wildcats. I can't believe Western. Yeah, Barry and can't wiggle. Yeah, I can't believe Western. I didn't know it's 13-10. Damn, how bad is LSU? Do they need? That's why they want Lane Kiffin, huh? Okay. Julie, position, scoring threat if possible. Yeah, I mean, look, we need to get somebody out of the portal. But if you're going to sign a really good player out of the SEC, you're going to have to spend some money. So it just depends on money. Wildcat highlights. Baron Brown is nothing. Yeah, he was just. I mean, he was fast, but he wanted the ball, and it's like, man, shut up. You don't need the ball. Derek, going into the fifth set. Wow. Okay, volleyball's on, guys. Women's volleyball, we're good. So, and the women's team beat Louisville, so there you go. So, no, we need this game. if you're in here. And yes, we need this game on Saturday. But yeah, if you're just getting in here, Travis Kelsey tight end training camp. We're down 2-0 and came back, Derek says, in volleyball. Okay, Jared. John, I wouldn't trust Baron Brown to turn around the track. Yeah, I never liked the guy. Brown and Key, Marrow. Yeah, I agree. I agree with what you're saying there, Dylan. It's toxic. It was toxic. You can't have people acting like that. Dan Key wanted his money and his catches, and no, it ain't about you. So we see what happened. What is Nebraska won 7 games and they beat some crappy teams. So whatever. UK basketball, Braxton. Thoughts on basketball is we should kill this team. But North Carolina plays Michigan State on Thanksgiving Day. If you're just getting in here, we're going to have problems with North Carolina. I can just tell you right now. You think Michigan State was good? I told you we were going to have problems in my Michigan State preview. I saw that coming. Well, I can tell you right now, we're going to have problems with North Carolina. Gonzaga just beat Alabama last night. And somebody was in here. I don't know if it was Derek or somebody. Alabama was good and Gonzaga beat them. And we're in trouble. Okay. If we can't score, these teams score. North Carolina scores. You got to score in the 80s to beat Alabama, Gonzaga, North Carolina. You're not beating them in the low 71 to 70. So we got to always got to find a way to score. We have a lot of 10-point scorers, but we don't have any 15, 20-point scorers. And that's the problem. Somebody's got to give us 15, 20 a night. And it should be Oway. However, that has to happen. Yes. I think Pope is good. He is good. Thing different about Key is he had more touchdowns. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Wildcats. Yeah. Mark Pope, I think, what everybody says is he got players based on analytics. And I'm all for numbers and all that shit. But look, at the end of the day, I mean, you got to get scores, right? You want to shoot all these threes. Well, Mo Diabate's not going to shoot threes. I mean, I could go through and they're talking about not playing Jasper Johnson. I think the guy should play, but they're going to shorten the rotation. I mean, Colin Chandler can hit some threes. Aberdeen, always streaky. Cam Williams has been streaky. I think Jelvic should play more, but we'll see who he plays tomorrow night. Look, Lowe's not coming back, guys. It would be silly. Look, his shoulder's hurt. If he does going to come back, he's going to get hit on that shoulder, and he's going to sit right back down. So don't think that Jalen Lowe's coming back. John, I'm not a basketball guy, but when I've seen they don't play like a team yet. Yeah, I mean, Lowe was our point guard, and it does hurt that he went out. But I don't know how good he was going to do. To be honest with you, I don't know how good he is. He was good at Pitt, but yeah. Trent Noah hasn't played, and Brandon Garrison's awful, guys. If Brandon Garrison doesn't pick it up, we're in trouble. Crazy game so far, where we're talking about volleyball. Ortega needs to play like he's getting paid $5 million because he is. Well, I don't know what he's making, Braxton, but it's a lot of money. And once again, everybody dogs out football and Zach Calzada. Well, hey, what about Ortega Oway and those guys? You know how much they're getting paid? You divide 20-something million by 13, and you tell me what somebody's getting paid. A lot. So, yeah, or whatever it is, 20, 15, whatever it is. You don't like Trent Noah, Julie? Come on. He's been forcing stuff, John said. Yeah, he's been forcing stuff, Trent Noah. And he's not defensively. I mean, man, there's times when you can't have him in there. So stay in front of your man. All right, we've been going 54 minutes. Obviously, tomorrow night's the Tennessee Tech game, guys, at 6 Central, 7 Eastern. Look, we're going to kill that team. I don't know if you're not going to be able to tell anything. Next Tuesday's the game, North Carolina. You're going to see where we're at because they're good. Okay. We're going to have problems. We better be able – this game's going to be – they're going to get up in the 80s. So we got to get up there. However, we got to get up there. Ortega is forcing things. Yeah, John. I know he wants to shoot more threes. And if he's open, he's got to – I think Matt Jones pointed out, they're leaving him open. So he's got to take them. But, man, you got to make some of them. And, The lineup. We need to come up with a lineup. Who's going to be and shorten that lineup as the season goes on. I mean, look, 8 or 9 players, and of course Malachi Moreno's got to play because Brandon Garrison's awful. Needs to come back. Yep. Quaintance needs to come back. Yep. I mean, he'll be a difference maker. Yeah, Ortega's been off all year. Where is Andrew Carr? Julie said. I don't know, playing overseas. I don't know where Andrew Carr is at. All right, guys. Well, look, we got to win this game on Saturday. We got to win this football game. We need it for just our psyche tomorrow on the internet again. Now, is it on the internet again? Man, do they put every game on the internet? I mean, is it? I thought maybe it was maybe it is an internet game again. You know what? Before I get out, let me look at that. You may be right. Surely not. It says ESPN. Okay, it says ESPN, but I don't know if that's true or not. So, and Brea, yeah, we don't have a Kobe Brea Wildcat highlights. So yeah, yeah. And look. Last year we had an offensive team who couldn't play defense. Now we have a defensive team. Well, so we were supposed to have a defensive team. I don't know what they're going to do. We're going to have to play some zone on defense. So yeah. But anyway, it says the game is on ESPN, but that doesn't mean it's on. It might be on ESPN Plus, to be honest with you. I do not know. Here we go. This ought to tell us. UK Athletics will tell me. They always tell me the right thing, right? It says the game is on what? SEC Network? Or ESPN Network. All right, SEC, ESPN. Okay, all right. Well, I think it's on TV tomorrow, guys, but I don't know. I would think the SEC Network would pick this up because it's close to Thanksgiving, but maybe they didn't. So anyway, look, we're going to beat that team. I mean, look, you'll fall asleep. I'm patient with men's basketball, but no more bad losses. Well, listen, WKRP, there's going to be some more losses. We ain't going to improve that quick. It's going to take Mark Pope time, but yeah, we spent a lot of money on basketball. So, all right, well, listen, let's see, Friday, no, I will just see you guys on Saturday morning, early, come in 30 minutes. If you're on Eastern time, come in here at 11:30 Eastern time on Saturday morning. If you're on Central time like me, 10:30, come in here. I have the ACC network, so you know what? We'll watch it. It's on if you have cable, you probably have the ACC network. If you have the SEC network and the Big Ten, you have the ACC network. So listen, we got to win the game. I don't care how we do it. I don't care what does who or who does what. Cutter Boley is the key to the game. If he plays well, we'll win, as I said at Vanderbilt. If he doesn't, we're in trouble. Internet stream, yep. $200. Yep. Yeah, I agree, Julie. Yeah, sometimes it freezes up, and yeah. That's the internet for you. All right, guys, let's call it a night in 1 hour. But look, hey, come in here Saturday, and we're going to watch the game. And hopefully we'll win the game, and hopefully Cutter does well, and we all live a little bit, somewhat happily ever after. Some people will never be happy, no matter what you do. Yeah, some people will start turning on Mark Pope, okay? Just hold on a minute. If we don't do well in basketball, there'll be people start turning on Mark Pope too. So don't worry. Watch some volleyball. Okay, WKRP. Now that we talked about it, yeah, I'm gonna go turn it on. Okay, before I get off here, WKRP, what channel is it on? ESPN? What channel is the volleyball on? Beat the Cards. That's right, Jared. See you, Julie. Yep. Before we go, let's announce the volleyball channel. What channel is volleyball on? SEC Network? Well, anyway, Jake, WKP, car girl related to Andrew. Kate Wood left for Julie. YouTube dark streaming. Is that how you're watching it? Okay, I thought it was on regular TV. You're dark streaming. All right, well, you can find one of those Middle Eastern or Chinese feeds, but just be careful. Braxton, Cutter Boley, Heisman 2026. Well, look, we'd have to put some weapons around him. I don't know if we'll do that. I just wanted to play well on the road. I just want them to keep growing. That's all I ask. SEC Network. Okay. Volleyball is on the SEC Network right now. So we're going right at an hour. So I'm going to go watch that. I'll see you guys Saturday, 30 minutes before the game. The pregame show will start right here. And then we'll watch the game and have a postgame show. And I hope Cutter Boley shows out and we beat these guys. So it's not going to be easy. All right, guys. Look, have a good week. It's Thanksgiving. A lot of things to be thankful for. Enjoy the family. That's what I'm going to do. I'm off this week. I'm going to enjoy my vacation and I'm going to enjoy my family. And I'll see you guys on Saturday. So have a good week and go Cat.